welcome to my vlog for my very first Christmas market. If you're new here, my name is Hunter May. I am the owner of May Crochets, and my main source of income is designing my own crochet, Tunisian crochet, and knit patterns. But this year I decided I wanted to try a different revenue source, and I've been doing craft markets. This is actually, I believe, my 5th craft market of this year. I wanted to be sure to have one in each season. So I had one in the spring, I had 2 in the summer, I had 1 in the fall, and now I'll have one in the winter. So it is December 6th today. My market is tomorrow. It's actually supposed to be pretty nice. It's supposed to be like in the 50s, which is crazy for December. Especially, I'm in the Midwest and that is not normal for here. I kind of dropped the ball when it came to signing up for winter markets. We don't have a lot in this area, which is silly because I've heard from friends that do markets that before Christmas is the best time. Like, they sell a lot. That's when you want to sign up for markets. And I was doing my best. People around here use Facebook a lot, like solely for everything, honestly. And I wasn't seeing any posts about signing up for a Christmas market, which was super annoying. But I'm really, really happy that I found this one. So this one, I wasn't sure how big it was, and yesterday I got sent a map of how the market's gonna look, and it's actually in our main street. So they're gonna shut the street down and all the booths are gonna be in the middle of the street. And this is like our main street. A lot of people drive down it, so I'm hoping the fact that it's blocked off is going to have people be aware of the market and there's gonna be a lot more people coming. I'm really hoping that's the case. Before, I thought it wasn't gonna be that big, so I was kind of thinking I was just gonna do a 1 table setup, but seeing the pictures, seeing how many vendors are gonna be there, seeing kind of the setup of like we're gonna be in the middle of the street, I think I'm gonna do the full-on big craft setup where I have my layout, like the outside where you walk in and it's like your own little shopping experience. For my products for this market, I didn't prep a lot. I have quite a few beanies left from the last market. I have a couple like plush cows, plush chickens. I did create some Christmas trees. So there's a styrofoam cone that goes inside the tree. And I made quite a few of those, and I'm really, really hoping that I sell them because I don't know what I'm gonna do with them for like a whole year. And then I just have my general stuff. I've never done a Christmas market before, so I'm just gonna see how it goes. The market is 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. tomorrow, but for some reason they want us to be there at 8 a.m. to set up, which kind of sucks because I wanted to sleep in at least a little bit. And also that's like 3 hours to just like, I don't know, just do nothing. Like, I could walk around the shops maybe a little bit, but like, it's not gonna take me 3 hours to set up all my product for sure. Tomorrow, 8 a.m., I have to be there, and I still don't know what I'm gonna wear yet. So I need to figure out what to wear. I need to make sure I layer up. It's supposed to be 50s though, so I'm hoping it's pretty nice. And I think that's all my early stuff I need to get out. I will check in with you guys probably tomorrow morning before we go to the market, and I will show you my setup and more clips of my products. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is the day of the market and it is 7:45 right now. I want to leave pretty soon and we're gonna go set up the tent at least. And then I'm not sure, I'll kind of feel the vibe out of whether or not I want to set everything up right away or if I want to wait to put products out later because it does start at 11. So I'm not sure if there's going to be people milling around before it starts, so I should put product out, or if I should just wait until 30 minutes before then to fully set up. Not sure yet. We're going to go and figure that out. Let's go find out. Hello everyone. It is actually a couple days after my market. This weekend I was busy, so we are doing the recap now. So the market went pretty well. It was definitely one of my slower markets that I've been to. I am actually really upset because I didn't sell any of my Christmas trees. I don't know why. Like, everyone looked at them, they thought they were so cute, but no one ended up buying them. And I don't know if it was the prices that I set on them. I thought I put them at a feasible price, but also maybe it's just a little bit later into the season than people want to be like decorating or like buying Christmas decorations. I don't know. There were a decent amount of people that showed up. It felt like there was a constant wave of people the whole time, but people were definitely buying more around the noon, 1 o'clock time. But other than that, people just weren't really buying anything. I also made these super cute pom-pom garlands and I didn't put any tags on them, but I made sure like when people came in to be like, hey, like these are for sale as well. And I also didn't sell any of those, so I'm kind of sad about that. I thought those both would do really well, but they just didn't. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any advice about it, definitely let me know in the comments because yeah, I don't know. This is my first Christmas market and I don't want to be like put off from doing Christmas markets. I don't know if this one was just a fluke of maybe they do better. Maybe I needed to start earlier, like before Thanksgiving, which maybe that is the case. Maybe this one's a little bit too close to Christmas. I thought people were going to be looking for Christmas presents and some people were. Like, I had a couple people buy some like pillow cozies for Christmas presents, but not really a whole lot else. It was so cold in the morning. Like, it was like 28 degrees. I was freezing. My husband helped me set up like all the big stuff, all my displays, my tent and everything. And then he had to go do something else. So I had from like 8:30 until I set up around like 10 to just hang out. And I didn't want to just go home and then come back because I was a little concerned about leaving my stuff there. So I ended up going to a coffee shop and just hanging out, crocheting a bit, chilling, having a chai, just hanging out, trying to get warm. And that was really nice because once I started setting up around 10 o'clock, it was a lot warmer. It was about like 40 degrees at that point, 44 degrees. And then slowly throughout the day, it got so warm and I actually like took off my jacket after a while because it had warmed up so much. But yeah, so let me go through and walk through everything that I sold. So side note, I use Notion for like everything. I'm obsessed with Notion. And I have all my craft shows and what I sold and I mark everything down. That way in the future, I can always be like, ooh, what sold here? And so I know what to make. For what I sold, I had a couple specific hats, which I will try to find some pictures to show them, that I made that were just kind of a one standalone hat that I made for myself a while ago to like bust through my stash, but I just didn't wear them a lot, so I wanted to sell those. So I sold 2 of those, which I was really excited about. So I sold, the one pattern is called the Bad Hair Day beanie and it's super cute. And then the other one is called the Half Pipe beanie. Someone that I knew, kind of know, that she knits as well, came and bought them. She said she didn't have enough time to make them, but she really wanted to get her friend some hats for Christmas. So I'm really excited and I hope she likes them. Then I sold quite a few car hangings. So that is one thing that I kind of dropped the ball on. I probably should have made more for this market, but like they're summer themed and I didn't think people would be wanting to buy like summer themed things right now, but it was like 60 degrees, so I don't know. So I sold 1 cherry car hanging and then I sold 3 of my like 1 mushroom, 1 strawberry car hanging. I didn't have any of my 2 mushrooms, which I think those probably would have done well. I probably should have brought some and made some, but you live and you learn. So I sold 5 plush chickens, which was super exciting. There were a lot of people that were loving the chickens. I sold 2 of my plush cows. One thing I did want to talk about with my cows, I'm really sad because I usually put my cows in front just to show like when people walk by to see them because they're just so cute. One little kid came up and like grabbed the cow and just like threw it on the ground, which I'm like, whatever, like kids do weird things all the time. And his mom was just like yelling at him a little bit, like, you know, like, hey, don't do that. We're not gonna do that. Like I was like, I didn't really think nothing of it. Like she brushed it off, put it back up, and then he grabbed it again and threw it. But it actually landed in a little section of chalk, like the chalk they used to line the, like where each booth was. And it was just this blue chalk where my plush cow just went straight into the chalk. So she starts like wiping it off, and she's wiping it a little bit more than I'm like, she's just trying to like show that she's like wiping it off for me or something. And then she brings it up and she's like, I am so sorry. It got some chalk on it. Like, I am so sorry. And I was just like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. And then she walked away. I saw her disciplining her kid, like, hey, don't do that. Like, that's not okay. I don't know. And then I was looking and I was like, hopefully I can wash this off. I don't know, I was just so sad. I only brought 4 cows. And so I ended up having to pull it away for a while. And it just had blue on its snout. And I don't know, should I have done anything different? Like, I didn't want to be that person to be like, oh, like, you have to buy it now, you know, because I didn't want that. I also was kind of thinking like, it might not be that bad. Like, I should be able to wash it off. And then my husband came to help me later. So I had him bring some Lysol wipes, and actually was able to use the Lysol wipes to wipe off a little bit of the blue chalk. Like, if you look at the snout and you're like looking for the blue chalk mark, you can definitely see it. But I feel like if you're not, it's probably not there. I don't know. I could probably like run it through the wash or something, or like try to spot clean it. But that was just super annoying. Like, I have heard of people having that issue where like they won't notice like a little kid has gross fingers and like touches their stuff and then they notice it later. At least she told me right away, or else I would have been really sad to like find out that this cow had chalk on it. But I don't know. If you guys think I should have done anything else, let me know. And then I sold my plush pig. So exciting to finally sell that guy. He was by himself, so I'm happy that he finally sold. And then I sold 3 pillow cozies. I was really trying to like promote those a lot. I have so many left. I think what I'm gonna do is, my sister-in-law owns a coffee shop, so I think I'm gonna ask her if I can put them in the coffee shop and try to get sales that way, just so they're not just like sitting downstairs not being sold. Because I made like so many at the beginning of this year to try to sell, and I've barely sold any. So I did have a couple in her coffee shop a while ago, and almost all of them sold, which I was really surprised about without like anyone promoting it. It was just sitting on a table, you know? So yeah, I might do that again. And then I sold 3 keychains. 2 of them were actually sold by the person next to me in their booth, and she was super sweet. And then I sold 2 of the velvet beanies. I did sell an adult, which I was really excited about. And then I think I also sold the newborn hat as well, both pink. And then lastly, I sold a velvet headband, and that was for a newborn. And my headbands are a little bit smaller, so I told them, I was like, hey, like these run a little small, just so you know. And they said that their daughter was a preemie and she was like 6 pounds or something right now. So, and they were like, she's so small. So I really hope that it fit her, because so cute. And so my fees, just because I think it's interesting to hear about the fees for like credit cards, my total fees were around like $4.50, and then the total amount of money I made with those fees subtracted was $381.44 for this market. And I think that was pretty good. It was from 11 to 3, so 4 hours, made $380. The fee for the booth was $30. So I think that was pretty good. I think it was definitely worth it. I think if I want to do a Christmas market next year, I think I should definitely try to find one earlier. There's one I was looking out for, but they didn't post the looking for vendors. They just emailed past vendors, which doesn't really help me very much. But I still am just really sad I didn't sell any Christmas trees. My cute little Christmas trees. Everyone loved them, but no one wanted to buy them. I probably could have done like a deal on them or something. I probably should have, honestly, but I just kind of wanted to see how they would sell by themselves since I've never sold them before. But yeah, that is my Christmas market experience. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my market videos, I would love if you commented and let me know. If there's any questions that you have regarding markets, I will try to answer them as best I can. I am new to this, so it's just fun. It's a really fun thing to do. If you're thinking about doing markets, I definitely recommend doing it. It's really fun to just see people in person loving your stuff. If you like this video, also I'd love a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.